Hello. There we go. Let's see who's on. No one signed in yet. Two people.
Please.
It's right here.
Oh, okay. All right. But I thought the names, so
They should be signing in, so whoever's on
okay.
there, why are your name's not typed in?
Sometimes I do that and I forget to type it.
Hey, Winsome. So we have one out of two. So who's the second person? Hi, LaShonda. Hi, Ashley. All right, we're four. All right, we're gonna give you guys like another minute before we start. We have a surprise guest.
Guess who I am?
Yeah, take a guess. Who's Miss Cynthia? What's her role here? The whole four of you that are here. Ashley, you're excluded. Oh, the whole three of you now. Okay.
I know.
Nutrition, LaShonda, you were right. This is interesting with three people. All right, so we're gonna start. Hey, Mike. So a quick thing. So let's talk about our phases, and once we start talking about our phases, and I'm done, Miss Cynthia is gonna take over. So yet again, we are officially in the yellow zone, which means we're slowly going back to what is considered normal. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Terry. Hey, Jessica. So while we're in this yellow phase, it's very important for us to understand, guys, that as employees, we still have to make good decisions when it comes to our personal lives and what we choose to do with the yellow zone. So I know a lot of us have been cooped up. It's been difficult being at home. A lot of us want to go to restaurants. A lot of us want to go shopping, and stores are opening up slowly but surely. Yet again, use your common sense when you do these things. Wear your masks. Make sure you still monitor your own temperature, monitor your own health. And please report to us if you've been in an exposed area where there was a lot of people, no masks or anything like that. Just so we're aware. That doesn't mean anything bad on your behalf. It just means we need to be aware of what is going on. With that being said, can everyone hear me actually? Say yes or no. Someone, because I don't see the volume thing moving up or down. Somebody. Anybody.
Maybe because they can't hear us.
Let me type this in. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Michael.
There we go.
Thank you, because this is John Jones. Somebody, anybody. All right, so yellow zone again. So use your common sense. Wear your mask still. I know it's difficult for us to be cooped up, not being able to do anything, but even though we're in the yellow zone, our clients do not get to just get in the car and go wherever. We still have to make sure that we're keeping the right protocol. And as we get to know more information, you guys get to know more information. There's very few of you who can actually go somewhere with the permission of certain people. We do come to the office for visits, things like that. But still, wear your masks, check your temperatures. Even though we're in the yellow zone, that means you as a caution person could be very cautious about it. But there could be a Joe Schmo out there who's sick, coughing and sneezing on everybody, and you can catch it that way. So please make sure you use your common sense. And with that being said, Miss Cynthia is going to take over. So
hi, everyone. I hope everyone knows who I am by now. My name is Cindy, and I'm the nutritionist here at Lehigh Valley Adult Services, or Lehigh Valley Integrated Clinical Services. That's such a tongue twister, but I'll get used to it. So I just happy Wednesday. I don't know what kind of Wednesday you're having. I'm thinking, what rhymes with Wednesday? I guess it could be wonderful Wednesdays everybody having, or a wacky Wednesday. So either one, I hope you're having a good day. Like I said, I'm a nutritionist, and I know we're tired about talking about COVID-19. So I thought today we can talk about COVID-10. Does anybody know what COVID-10 is?
no, but that sounds scary.
Well, it is scary, and I think a lot of us have it. Anyone want to take a guess? Okay, well, COVID-10 could be for some of us may have COVID-15. Some of us may have COVID-5, maybe 20. And what it means is that I think a lot of us had put on that extra weight during COVID time. So rounding it off to 10 pounds. So I'm sure, myself included, put on a little extra weight during this COVID time. Gyms have been closed. I think we just feel sorry for ourselves, so we're treating ourselves to those favorite foods. So I think now it's time. I know I brought out my summer clothes, and the shorts didn't fit so well this time. So it's getting back to healthy eating. I know Rima just asked me if I eat healthy all the time, and I had to admit, not really. So, but I do, for the most part, I try to, eat healthy. And I think the best guide to go with is, it's kind of done by our USDA, is actually using our plate system. Okay. It used to be a food guide pyramid. It used to be the basic four. We've come a long way with getting into our system. So it's really just kind of looking at our diet. And first of all, we want to make sure that we have everything in these groups into our diet. So whether it's the fruits, the vegetables, our protein, which is our meat and our chicken and turkey. It could be plant protein like soy. And then also our grains, like our breads and our cereals, our cookies, okay, things like that. They all have grains in them, some healthier than others. So, and then our dairy, which would be like our milk and our yogurt and stuff. But if you can see how the plate is divided, we really want to get half of our diet coming from our fruits and vegetables, okay, and then a quarter from our grains, and then a quarter from our protein, and then about at least 2 servings from the dairy group, making sure that we get enough calcium into our diet. Okay, so does anybody include all these groups into your diet every day?
Can I ask a question?
You sure can.
Is fish considered a protein?
Fish is actually a protein. Very good. I couldn't think of the other one. I always say meat, fish, and poultry, and it didn't come out this way. Okay.
Oh, so y'all just eat air, photosynthesis? None of you want to participate in this? So how many of you eat fruits, grains, protein, vegetables, and dairy? How many of you incorporate that? Because I know none of us just eat air. If that was the case, all of us would be rich.
Oh, good, good. Salmon is actually a good choice. It's high in your omega-3s, so it helps with our cholesterol. Okay, what do you eat with your salmon?
Roasted
potatoes
or
rice,
asparagus.
Yeah.
Ashley said veggies.
Veggies, very good. That's a very good healthy diet.
Ashley, thank you for being honest. Thank you for being a human being and being the only one that eats apparently out of all of us,
Yeah.
Oh, Kaylee responded.
Just protein, veggies, and fruit for me.
You don't eat any grains, Kaylee?
She loves food. Okay, the doctor just recommended me to start a high protein, low carb diet. Okay. Usually eat chicken with fresh spinach. Very good. Eggs are protein, right? Excellent source of protein, actually. What part of the egg? Does anybody know what part of the egg has the protein in it?
The yolk.
Nope.
It's not the yolk?
No, it's actually the white. The egg white is the part with the protein. The yolk is the part with the fat and the cholesterol, but also it has vitamin D in it. So,
Michael said, I am a bread person. What can I supplement?
Okay. I mean, you can get low carb bread if that's really the way you want to go. But I mean, usually, how much bread would you eat a day? Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, getting back to Mike's question as far as the bread. I mean, a lot of people just use wraps instead of the actual bread because it is lower in carb. Also, there's things called deli flats, which is half the amount of carb that you would get in 2 slices of bread, and they would make up a nice sandwich if that's something you still want to have. At least one
slice.
Oh yeah, yeah. As long as it's of course, I recommend it being a whole grain. So it would have to be something that's 100% whole grain. Okay. Welcome, Deb.
Okay. What can we do if a person cannot have dairy? What can we supplement that with?
Okay, there's a lot of non-dairy supplements out there. Okay, so if it's the calcium that you're looking at and you can't tolerate milk or yogurt, there's soy yogurt, there's soy milk, there's almond milk, and also too, like there's a lot of things fortified with calcium, like juices. Not that I'm really recommending that a whole lot of juices, but that's another way to get your calcium in. If it's fortified, so it doesn't come natural. Yes, almond products. Yeah, and again, they're fortified with calcium. It's not like they naturally have the calcium in them like milk.
Okay, so I have a strange question. I don't know how many of you make this mistake, but this is a nutrition question.
Mm-hmm.
So some vegetables are considered fruit, and on the bottom of your fridge you have fruit and vegetable thing, and you can adjust it.
Mm-hmm.
So where am I supposed to put my tomatoes and my cucumbers? Because they have seeds technically, and I don't get it.
That's a good question because I don't think I was ever asked that question in my whole 38 years of being a dietitian.
Sorry,
But it is a good question. It's something. I just keep them in keep them together, like inside the fresher part of it. Yeah, that's what I would probably just do. And just keep an eye on them. You can't keep everything like that forever. I know mine goes bad really fast, and I think that's one of the questions that a lot of people tell me. It's like, with fruits and vegetables, it's like they go bad so easily. And I just say, well, that's because you're not eating them quick enough. If you're buying them, eat them. Okay. A lot of people buy them, let them sit for a couple weeks, go in to eat it. It's, they should be a part of your daily routine. So they shouldn't be going bad on you that easily.
Can I ask another question?
Go
I know
ahead.
I'm being the annoying one.
Well, that's all right.
Is there a difference in nutritional value between fresh fruits and vegetables or frozen fruits and vegetables?
Okay. Another good question. Okay. Usually the value could be the same. Now, when you think about processing, usually fruits and vegetables that are processed are usually taken right from, harvest, and then they're, either frozen or they're canned. So actually, some of their nutrients are actually better than some of your fresh. It depends where you're getting those fresh fruits, how long they're sitting, because as they're sitting, they're going to lose their nutrient value. So, it's something just to think about. Now, we're getting a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables because they're grown locally. So they would probably have a better value than something that might be frozen or canned. Okay. I'm not really promoting canned because they add a lot of additives like salt. But frozen usually don't have any additives unless they're putting sauces with them now, things like that. Okay, spaghetti squash. Yes, spaghetti squash is delicious, a good alternative to spaghetti. And I think some of our consumers actually use that already. Some vegetables may be
blanched.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think blanching is just they're just ready to go. I don't think that's really a process that harms them.
Okay.
But I'll check into that to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's okay.
So the plate that you showed us, should we have that on a daily? Or what if I choose one day, maybe I'll have, like on Monday, I had a fruit salad as dinner instead of anything else.
Okay.
Would that be a bad thing for me, or would that be okay as long as next day I eat maybe vegetables, protein, and grains?
Well, it's good to have a variety, like most of your food groups each meal. Okay, so by having just fruit, that's actually a lot of sugar at one time. So, saying if you would have diabetes, you probably would shoot up your sugar really crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why if you had, a piece of chicken with it or a piece of fish, that's going to balance it out. Okay,
Got it. So I should try to get everything in.
Yes, or at least most of it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? Okay. Well, I'll probably be back again. I know John wanted me to come up with a healthy snack, but they just kind of told me I was doing this today and they didn't have my ingredients here. Okay. So hopefully we'll do that in the near future. Okay. And I'll be here and I'm sure I'll be able to take the employees as clients once we do get up and running in the clinical area.
Guys, remember, EAP, Employee Assistance Program, is one of the things that we will be able to do. We will follow up with Ms. Deb how often we can see Cynthia, because if it was me, I would see Cynthia every single day. I'm like, I drink water. Can you check how much I weigh? That's not something we can do. But Miss Cynthia's work. What's the word I'm looking for? Miss Cynthia might be available to us. We just got to make sure that we're up and running, and we got to clear it with Ms. Deb as long as we're not abusing that. But it is part of our EAP. All right. Keep in mind, keep tabs on your emails, because there might be some emails sent out by Jocelyn. Make sure that, if you haven't had a training or something, email Ms. Ms. Jocelyn, let her know what you're missing. Otherwise, excuse me, if you have any questions in general, Kaylee and Ms. Jocelyn are there to help you. Do you have any questions for Miss Cynthia again? It is not every day you get a nutritionist to give you some tips about food. All right, guys. So I see no questions. Are you done, Miss Cynthia?
I'm
done. All right, we're done. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.